What's up? It's Naomi the Crafty Savage here, and I'm back for this week's Savage Story Time. So we're going to be doing, it's kind of like a little different things. It's like a Am I the Applesauce, like first dates gone wrong. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to, I mean, there's probably topics on them. I was just being lazy trying to look them up because the day I'm recording this is Friday, and it is Cinco de Mayo, and your girl is trying to go out there and get lit, all right? All right. But, oh my good gravy, what are my manners? I hope you guys are doing fabulous. So, yeah, so we got like 2 Am I the Applesauce first date horrors, and then there's like just these like first date horror tweets, like, so let's get into this, right? Let's get into the story, shall we? We shall. Okay, so the first one. Am I the applesauce for not rescheduling the first dates? That says dates. Like, that's more than one. Like, let's get into it, right? I have really bad luck when it comes to dating, and recently I had 5 guys in a row all plan dates with me, and then like an hour before we were supposed to meet, I get a message saying they actually have to cancel with no explanation. Oh, girlfriend, that is just the dating world now. Like, I feel your pain. I feel your freaking pain, okay? They reassure me that they are interested, but they have to reschedule, but then never give me any dates for rescheduling anything. I got tired of this behavior. Oh, girlfriend, I feel you. I feel you, honey. And so when it happened yesterday and the guy asked me to reschedule, but didn't give me any dates or times that would work for him, so I told him no. Good for you. Good for you. Some of my friends seem to think I'm being extreme and petty. I mean, how much can you take? You know what I mean? But what is this, like the 5th or 6th guy now? Like, and it's like, I mean, I get, hey, there's times things come up, right? Like, you're like, hey, I didn't see this coming, like, my bad, can we try this date, you know? But to not know, like, yeah, dude, I don't know either. Like, yeah, I'm gonna schedule you in for never, right? Exactly. They said that emergencies happen. Exactly. I don't disagree, but the fact that they don't offer any info as to why they need to cancel / say it's an emergency, don't give times for rescheduling, and then they cancel the date an hour before makes me think they're not actually interested, and don't feel like I have to continue to give them chances and waste my energy on them for them just to ghost. Am I the applesauce for not giving them another chance at a first date? No. No. Nope. Like, if they can't give you, like, a reason why they got to cancel, or, like, they can't be like, hey, can we meet up this day? Then, no. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, you're dead. You ghosted me. Like, I don't, well, no, they did cancel. At least they had the consideration to cancel and not ghost you, okay? But I'm going to go with you're not the applesauce. Nope. Let's get into this next story here. Am I the applesauce for a date gone wrong? Okay, like let's get into it and find out. First time on Reddit, and I need to get this out and maybe get some advice / feedback. Also, this is a throwaway account if I'm saying that right. Basically, I went on a date with a guy I met on a dating app. That was your first mistake, right? Just stay away from them freaking dating apps. That's just my personal opinion. That my friend made me download. Don't worry about Corona. We were both tested negative. How old is this thing? I downloaded it more for fun than anything, but ended up talking to this guy who I connected pretty well with. And we both agreed to meet up, but I'm also at a college age, and I've never dated, had, you know, the S word, or even kissed before. Despite me being a hopeless romantic, which was something I made very clear from the get-go so he wouldn't get his expectations too high. Okay. So we went to this public lake for a picnic, and at first it was really nice just talking and getting to know him. And then things got a little weird. Yeah, because he's a freaking man. And I'm sorry, let me stop. He kind of told me to lay on his arm. I guess he thought it'd be helpful to coach me through it. But more than anything, it just made me uncomfortable. And then he started kissing me. And when I say kissing, I really mean like making out. What the hell? Making out. We're trying to stick his tongue in and moving his hands lower than I was into. I thought stuff like that would feel good. But really more than anything, it just felt weird and really awkward. So I pulled back. We talked for some more hours and then he did it again before I stopped it again. After that, we talked some more and then he wrapped it up. Then wrapped up without eating any of the food I made. Don't worry, this wasn't really anything non-consensual because he definitely stopped when I pulled away. Okay. Because I was going to be like, if he didn't, like, honey, like, you knee him, kick him, like, right where the sun don't shine, like, poke him in the eyes, like, throat chop him, do what you got to do, and you get the hell up out of there, okay? If he's standing up, kick him behind the knees. They go down. I'm just saying. And I'm going to stop there. But if you need any more self-defense, come talk to me, sweetheart. Yeah, where were we at before I went on my little tangent there telling you how to take this dude out? Don't worry, is everything essential and awkward, especially since it was the first time I was meeting him. And we were in a public place. I don't know if it was just me that was making it awkward or if this is a normal expectation or what. But it was just really weird. And honestly, I feel kind of upset that I don't have the greatest memory of my first kiss. He also indirectly told me that I'm bad at kissing. Did you not tell him like you've never kissed somebody? Just throw that freaking dude in the garbage. I don't even think I need to read anymore. You just throw that whole freaking man in the garbage, okay? But it really doesn't feel good to hear. I get that, but just throw him away. He ain't worth it. Like, if he can't respect you, kick him to the curb, girlfriend. I guess it wasn't that terrible, but I got the sense he doesn't want a second, and I don't think I do either. Good. Throw him in the garbage, right? In all honesty, I'd rather just forget about it and save my real first kiss for when it's special and actually feels good. But I want to know, am I the applesauce here? So I can know if this was just me screwing up a totally normal date, or if this is not what to expect going further in my future love life. Also, I don't think that the guy I'm talking. Also, if you think you're the guy I'm talking about, you were. Oh, I don't care about that. I'm gonna say like you're not the applesauce, and that's like a yes or no with the dating. Like, some men are just straight up dogs and freaking pigs, okay? Like, they're just dogs and pigs. And he sounds like one of them. Like, the fact that, like, you told him everything up front, right? Okay, you know, like, he tried to shoot a shot, right? Okay, you know, you told him no, right? But then when the dirty dog tried to swoop in again, like, no, sweetheart, There is a guy out there that will respect you. Like, don't settle, sweetheart. Don't do it, right? So now we're going to get into these, like, tweet worst dates, right? So the first one, I once took a girl to Starbucks because I forgot her name. Like, how many people... Let me back up, because there was that hot water heater guy that... Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember that. Like, I think his name was Ian, and I called him Chris or something like that. Like, oh, I felt like such an idiot. But I swore that's what he said his freaking name was, like, when he called to come fix the hot water heater at my house. Anywho, right? I guess I can't really put too much emphasis on that. But that was an honest mistake. But how can you forget her name if you're talking to her? Like... Let me just hush my mouth, because I have been there myself. The next one. While at dinner, date looks at me and says, if you just lost 10 pounds, you would be a 10. I asked for dessert first. I'd probably be like, Yeah, you know what? Like, well, if your eggplant was just, maybe like 6 inches bigger, you'd be a 10 yourself, right? Like, I wouldn't have even ordered dessert. I would have been like, I'm out. Like, screw you. Like, if this is how we're starting out, like, no. Like, red flag, run. I'm learning to run away from them red flags, right? Yeah. I used to be the one that was like, oh, I can fix it. Now I'm like, oh, get the hell away from me. Anywho, let's get into this next one. My date took me to a nice restaurant. Our server leaned into me and said, you're the third one this week. So what, is he like a serial dater? Is he like a man whore? Because that's the vibe I'm getting there. Like, at that point, I'd be like, okay. Like, maybe make sure it's not like an ex, but why would he be taking you somewhere that his ex works? Who knows? There are some crazy freaking people out there, right? But yeah, I'd probably be like, you know what? At this point, it's a free meal and I will never see your butt again. I'm just saying, right? Dating these days, like, sucks. It makes your mind just want to go. The next one. He took me to a frog jump festival. We had to leave early because his wife showed up. That right there, if he is a married man, like, you shouldn't be messing with him. And she has a restraining order on him. Let's see, there's one red flag, and if that wasn't enough, here comes your next red flag. Like, girlfriend, run. Dear Lord, baby, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay. This next one. So, are you one of those crazy girls who looks up the criminal records of your date? Me, no. Date, good. I've learned. Like, you look that son of a biscuit eater up because they ain't gonna be telling you everything. And yeah, after the floaty potato dude, like, I'm looking you up. Like, yeah, because you might look all rainbows and butterflies and all that. But what you're keeping hidden in your closet that you ain't telling me about, like, no. You look them up. Because you don't know who the hell you're meeting up with. They could tell you whatever they want to tell you. They could be the fakest mofo out there on the planet, putting whatever they want out there. Just because you're real doesn't mean that they are. Yeah. Look them up. Don't be ashamed about it. Tell them. Just be like, yeah, I looked you up. Like, I just want to make sure, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't out there doing, stuff that, like, you shouldn't be doing. Again, nobody's perfect. Everybody has a background, right? There are some things, though, that, like, no, like, you don't overlook, right? The next one, right? He showed up an hour late. Oh, I wouldn't have even been there. Like, unless for some reason I'm meeting you at a bar and I've just decided I'm having a good time. Like, and at that point, like, if you showed up, like, you better go sit somewhere else because, like, you're an hour late. And if I haven't heard from you, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I have the ability to pretend like I don't know who you are. I have never heard your name before. Like, never seen your face. Like, you are a complete stranger to me, sir. Please get away from me. Right? That was your first mistake, sweetheart. Drove through McDonald's. You want anything? Then parked at a zoo and said, I got No, he did not. So he's an hour late. Okay, you went to McDonald's, whatever, You went to, he parked at a zoo. So it's not like, he didn't, like, technically take you to the zoo. And then turns around and tells you that he's got a condom. Like, honey, And this is why you take separate vehicles. So, like, you can just, like, get in your vehicle, or you can just, like, reverse that thing right on up and get the hell out of there and just, like, never speak to that person again. Nope, nope, nope. The next one. A guy once took me to a garbage dump. A garbage dump. Yeah, I read that right. And told me to pick out whatever I wanted. Did you guys, like, talk about this? Is this, like, something you guys are both interested in? Like, I don't know about that. Like, there definitely wouldn't be a second date. Like, if we didn't talk about it, like, no. Like, was he planning on doing something with whatever you picked up? Honestly, like, this really is how, like, the dating world is. Like, it's at this point, it doesn't surprise me, right? The next one. While we're driving to dinner and he made me laugh so hard, I said, I love you. Oh my gosh. She probably didn't mean it like that, right? She probably just meant, like, she just probably loves being around you, and it just came out. And then followed it up with, like, as a brother. Oh my God. Oh, I feel for her. Like, I feel for her. Hold on. Somebody's bumping the... Yeah, so I definitely feel for her. Because she probably, like... Because I know, like, there's times, like, if I'm having a good time or whatever, like, I'll say it to my friends, you know what I mean? Like, we'll be laughing, and, like, and just out of nowhere, I'll be like, oh my freaking God, like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, just... Or something like that. And that's probably what it was. And she probably caught herself and was just like, oh, you know, like a brother or like a friend. And so she didn't feel weird and just made it even more awkward. I apologize if you hear that, you know, bass going. It's the freaking applesauces across the street. Yeah. Fun. The next one. Homeboy wouldn't stop putting the chopsticks in his mouth, pretending to be a walrus for 30 plus minutes. Worst first date. Maybe he was nervous. Maybe he was trying to make you laugh. You know, like, I wouldn't call that, like, a worst first date, because chances are he was probably nervous. Like, stop being a sandy beach. The next one. Went on a date with a vegan. After I ate fish tacos, he said, and people don't think about how fish have feelings too. I like meat. I like fish, right? Now, I would respect if somebody's like a vegan. Hey, like, that is you. Like, I respect your option there, right? But let somebody, you know, have, like, catfish. Like, oh, I will push you out of the way to get to that catfish. I'm just saying, like, it's a common respect thing, you know. Like, don't push your stuff on me, and I won't push my stuff on you. Like, I'll have respect for, you know, like, okay, like, that's cool, but have respect for me. Like, get the hell out of here. I would probably order more fish tacos at that point. I'd be like, oh yeah, watch this. But I apologize to any vegans I just pissed off. That was not my intention. But yes, so with that said, that is the end of the Am I the Applesauce Worst First Dates and the tweets. Let me know what you thought about this down below. I'm going to hop on out of here. With that said, guys, I'll see you later. Bye!